Welcome to Kenji's Kitchen. Today we are going to make Japanese pot sticker called Gyoza. And the Japanese Gyoza is very simple ingredients, but very tasty. First of all, it goes quite well with ramen and by its own too. It's very delicious and I'm going to teach you today. So first, let's put the ground pork. This is 5.5 ounce of ground pork. And you want to mix this pork itself until it gets sticky. Okay, so this looks good, and I'm going to put all those other ingredients first. It's more seasonings. First, a teaspoon of sake. And let's do the little by little, because sometimes if you put everything together, it's harder to mix. So sake has been mixed. And next is 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Again, you want to mix it so that all the soy sauce or liquid is absorbed to the meat. And next is also 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Then we are going to put chicken bouillon. It's 1 teaspoon. And next is 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Smells really good. Once these are combined, I'm putting the 1 tablespoon of grated ginger. And also 1 cup of scallion. And this is 1 cup of garlic chives. And if you cannot find garlic chives at your market, you can substitute with just the garlic, grated garlic or crushed garlic. But make sure you are not going to use 1 cup of garlics because it's going to be too overwhelming. All you have to do is just 1 tablespoon of garlic is going to be more than enough. And we call this garlic chives as a nira in Japan. And once all others are combined, now we are putting the cabbage. This is minced cabbage. Roughly minced is fine. And you want to just microwave about 3 minutes so that it gets softer, but also it makes sweet. It makes cabbage to be sweeter. After mixing cabbage in the filling, you don't need to mix too much. And just you want to rest about 2 hours in the fridge. This is after 2 hours. And I flattened this way the tray so that I can evenly divide 40 of the fillings. Now let's make the gyoza itself. So we are using actually small gyoza wrappers today, and what you are going to do is to put the filling inside of that gyoza and folding it. But you don't need to make perfect wrapping for this gyoza. Indeed, I cannot fold professionally either, but it's more fun to do this with your family or friend, and you can enjoy making and eating. You can buy gyoza wrapper at Japanese store, grocery store, or some other Asian grocery store. This is a smaller one, and you don't want to put too much filling in the wrapper because it's going to be harder to fold it. And you want to put a little bit of water to one side of the edge. This one is going to be basically glue. And fold the other side and the wet side together and pinch in the center. Then you want to fold, you see, fold, and again fold, and fold, like this. And the other side too. Fold, fold, and fold. Oops. And the shape is going to be like this. Let's do one more time. Take the filling. Again, you don't want to put too much to the wrapper. And you want to put a little bit of water to the one side of the edge. And fold together and pinch the center. And make the one side the folding, folding, and folding. If you can do many times, that's fine too, but I just did 3. And again, this side too. 1, 2, 3. And make sure you want to seal well. Now, gyoza has been wrapped, and I made 20 of them. And I put the little damp kitchen paper towel on the top so that it won't get too dry on the top. Anyway, so I'm using the 8-inch cast iron pan today, but you can use any kind of pan. Just cast iron pan is more even temperature cooking, and also it holds the high temperature as well. And for this, I'm going to put the just a little bit of oil. You don't need to put too much. I'm going to put that a little bit later too. And take one of the your pot sticker and just put the this way. And I am going to make the flower shape today, so I'm putting this. So I made the arrangement to be like this. You can make the straight line too, but that's going to look really pretty. And I am going to turn on the heat. It has to be the medium heat. So be careful with pouring the hot water because it will sputter the oils. So make sure you are not going to get burned. And you want to put about 1/3 of the height of gyoza itself. And we are going to increase the heat and put the color to it. Once you pour the water, you want to time about 6 minutes. And if the water evaporated too quickly before 6 minutes, you can add a little bit of water when you see the water's evaporation. Oh, it's cooking very well. And about 1 minute left, I am going to pour about a teaspoon of sesame oil. This makes really outside very crunchy. So once it is cooked, we have to flip this gyoza to the plate. And the trick is you want to put the plates over the pan so that you can actually flip like this. Okay, it looks like this. Now let's try. The dipping sauce is 1 part of Japanese rice wine vinegar and 1 part of soy sauce and a few drops of layu, which is spicy oil. So let's try it. The bottom is crunchy and inside is juicy. Because it is steamed, the juice is still retained in the pot sticker itself, so be careful when you are eating. I hope you are going to try this Japanese pot sticker gyoza at your home. Happy cooking!